Hi everybody, it's Rachel from Paper Cuts, and this is my very first in my mailbox. Been wanting to do it for a while, just hadn't, so I'm starting now, woohoo! Yeah, and I'm doing a vlog because I have a lot of stuff to talk about, and typing is kind of lame after a while, and I really like to talk, so I'm sorry if this is long. Off we go! First of all, you know, Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin came out about I'm gonna call it a month ago. Might be wrong. But, you know, she held a contest on her blog for pre-orders, which I entered, and somehow won. So, I won a signed archival print of the cover art, which I thought was gonna be different than what it is, but I really love what it is. So, worked out. And this is it. Hold it up high enough so it doesn't reflect. It's just a really pretty print of the cover art, which obviously you can tell. I've already framed it. I haven't hung it up because I don't have any wall space left. Because I like my walls to be covered, which they are now. So, don't know what I'm going to do with it quite yet, but I really love it. So, Michelle, you're awesome. I love you, and I love your book, which, that's my next review to write and post. That'll be up soon. So with the print, she also sent me a short little note just saying thanks, which I thought was sweet, and a couple of signed bookmarks, which they're very pretty, and the backs are shiny with the cover, so that's fun. And I have two, which there's only one of me, so I'll probably be giving one away soon in my next giveaway, which I have no idea what it's going to be, but there'll probably be one in December, I'm going to call it. Maybe this one this month, but probably not because I haven't thought of anything. Anyways, so then I got this in the mail today, actually. A while ago I won a contest on Twitter that was held by the Survivors series, which is a series by Amanda Havard. Sorry, wow. And I just won some signed bookmarks, so that was exciting. I got one for that series. The signature's on there. I got A Touch Mortal by Leah Clifford and The Near Witch by Victoria Schwab. Can't speak tonight. So yeah, I was excited about those. Those aren't going anywhere, probably. Let's see. And then I actually somehow managed to be the 500th follower on a blog called Stuck in YA Books. That was a few weeks ago. And so, in honor of me being the 500th follower, which I don't think is that big a deal, Amanda, who runs the blog, sent me an email and said, yay, pick a book. As like a thank you. And I was kind of floored and overwhelmed because she didn't give me any dimensions to go with. So it was about like the week before Halloween. So I picked Anna Dressed in Blood, which I really loved. It was creepy, and I hate scary stuff normally, but it was really good, and it was creepy, but like not so creepy that if you don't like scary stuff, you'll be so creeped out you can't read it. It was really good. I'm really looking forward to the sequel. So thank you so much, Amanda. You're a lovely person. So I bought a few books this week too, if I can reach them. I bought a copy of Hex Hall by Rachel Hawkins. Yeah, I thought I had it upside down for a second. I actually met her in the spring, kind of randomly, and she was super nice, and I felt really bad, but I didn't buy a book because I was poor, and because I didn't think I was going to like the book. And then I just kept hearing great things about it, and so when I saw it, I was like, okay, I bought it. I also bought a copy of Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. I read Delirium a few months ago, September I think, and really, really loved it. It was like really great. So I thought she was a really great author. So I picked this up when I saw it, and I'm excited to read it. Might be a while, but I'm excited nonetheless. I also went to Barnes & Noble on Wednesday with the intention of buying Crossed, you know, by Ali Kandi, and didn't for some reason. I think I got distracted. But instead, I bought a copy of Darker Still by Leanna Renee Heiber. Heiber? I don't know. And I read on Goodreads that it was basically Picture of Dorian Gray meets Pride and Prejudice with a little bit of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thrown in there. So I was really sold on that. I actually hadn't read the whole blurb or anything longish about it until I picked it up at the store and read the back. And then it was interesting, so I was excited. I'm like halfway through. It's my bookmark. And I'm really loving it so far. I really, really like it. And so that review will be up probably in a week. Once I catch up. It should be about a week, I hope. So then last week, something like that, I went to this bookstore that's about an hour and a half away from my house. It's called Page and Palette. It's in a little town called Fairhope, Alabama. And it's a really great little independent bookstore. It's really the only independent bookstore nearby that I can find. So I try and go there decently often. And they have this thing where, you know, they get their advanced reader copies and they do whatever they do with them. They read them. I don't know. Whatever booksellers do with those. When they're finished with them, they put them on the second floor of the building, which there's not like the regular stores where they do readings and stuff. They put them on all the shelves, and if you donate to the Fairhope school system's libraries, you can have them. So I go fairly often and visit those. I buy regular books too, but I get those. So I got a few. I got Double by Jenny Valentine. This comes out in February of next year. It's about a 16-year-old guy who somehow stumbles into the family of this kid who's been missing for 3 years, and they think he's the kid that's been missing, so he kind of takes over his life. And then he finds out that this kid has a bunch of secrets, and sounds super interesting. I also got I Boy by Kevin Brooks. This actually came out this past Tuesday. It's about a guy named Tom, I think. Yeah, Tom. Who gets in an accident and gets an iPhone stuck in his head somehow. Pieces of one. And so then he becomes like a human iPhone. That's why it's called I Boy. Yeah, I was going the right way. So yeah, it sounded really interesting. We'll see. And then I also got a copy of The Butterfly Clues by Kate Ellison, which comes out in February of next year as well. I actually have an e-copy of this from NetGalley, but I really love it. It's really pretty. I mean, just look at it. And so I decided I needed to have a real copy in my hands as well. And it looks really interesting. It's about a girl. Her brother dies, and she's depressed, I guess. Yeah, depressed. But she finds a butterfly charm, and somehow it's connected to this recently murdered girl's case, and then somehow it's connected to her brother's death as well. Sounds really interesting, kind of creepy, which could be bad, could be good for me, depends. So I'm excited. And then I got Jessica Rules the Dark Side. I have not actually read Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side, but I plan on it. I'd read Jekyll Loves Hyde by Beth Fantaschi as well. So, and I really liked it. So I had plans to read the first one anyway, so I'll have to go buy a copy of that before this comes out and before I can read it. This comes out in January of next year, and it looks cute. Kind of spoiled the first one for myself a little bit, but that's okay. And then I got The Calling by Kelly Armstrong. This comes out in April of next year. It's the sequel to The Gathering, which I had planned on reading as well. I just haven't. So I have to go buy that one too, which isn't a big deal. So, but this one sounds really interesting too. I tried not to read the back because I don't know what this one is about super closely. So, but yeah, that's it. I have a messy pile over here now, but that's it. So everybody have a lovely week, and hopefully next week I'll have some more stuff to talk about. I don't know though. Bye!